Hey
Yo,
guys,
what's up? This
what's
is
up?
Anthony.
And this is Sarah.
We're living by Continental,
Uh-huh.
and we're finally back together doing the video
Back
together.
together.
These last few videos, I know y'all only saw me and been wanting to see Sarah,
Uh-huh.
but Sarah's been sick.
Sarah's been sick.
Come on, Kari.
Now she's just recovering. I've recovered actually. I've recovered. Oh, yeah. People used to think that this thing is not real.
What thing?
The COVID.
Mm.
Trust me, I'm one of them.
Oh, you didn't think COVID
Yeah,
was real?
I was like, maybe it's not there. Maybe it's not real. Maybe it's something that is not maybe in Uganda. For me, I thought it wasn't real. But until I got it.
Mm.
Whew, until I got it. Uh, uh, that day I was actually at my mom's house
Uh-huh.
and I was feeling good. Actually, I was the one who even cooked food for them.
Oh, wow.
For everyone. I cooked food, I served them.
Sorry, Daddy.
And after, in the evening, I was like, today let me go back home early.
Kari, Boulder.
I was like, today let me go back home early because I was like, I need to be with my family a bit early.
Mm.
And when I went home, sorry, that was a border passing by. So when I went back home, I reached home and I was feeling tired. I was weak. My body was aching. I was cold.
Uh-huh.
And after a few minutes, I told Tony that I need to lay down. I'm feeling cold.
Yeah, she was really bad.
Yeah. I covered myself with a bed cover. Then later he came in and I told him that I need another bed cover. I need you to cover me. And when he touched me, he said that, but you're hot. And for me, I kept telling him, I'm cold. I need you to keep covering me. So he covered me. I was coughing a little bit and he went out to buy medicine for me.
Right.
So,
and when I went to buy
yeah.
the medicine, Kari, stop. When I went to buy the medicine at the pharmacy, I told the lady, the pharmacist, what Sarah's symptoms was, and she's like, no, you need to take her to the hospital right away because that's coronavirus.
yeah. But at first he bought some medicine for me to take for that period, that time, so that I can get a little bit better. But as soon as I took that medicine and I took the water, it felt like it brought everything. Like I started having a headache, a very strong headache. I couldn't get up. I was shaking. I was weak. And I was like, maybe I just need to sleep. For me, even then, I couldn't believe that it was really COVID that was.
Well, no, even that night you told me I should even put on a mask because you told me that it could be COVID.
Yeah, it could be, but I couldn't believe. I was like, maybe it's not it. So passed through the night, but I didn't sleep. But I was like, I don't want to wake him up. I want him to sleep. I don't want him to give him a long night. He's dealing with the kids because I wasn't feeling well. So I stayed up the whole night. I had a headache, a strong headache where I can't even open my eyes. I looked at myself in the mirror, they turned red. Where I was, even if I look in the light, I can have tears coming out of my hands.
Yeah, because when I turned on the light, it bothered you.
Yeah, I kept telling him, turn off the light, turn off the light. So,
Kari, wait.
I paused.
No.
So, sorry about that noise. We are walking because these days it's quarantine. So we are walking.
So, yeah, when I turned on the light, it really bothered you.
It bothered me so much that I was feeling so bad. My head was hurting so bad.
Come on, Kari, come.
All I would say is I was having trouble opening my eyes. And in the morning when we woke up in the morning,
Yeah, I had to carry her
Yeah.
to the car.
he told me that, Sarah, I think I need to take you to the hospital. You need to put on your clothes and let me organize the kids so that I can leave them with maybe some food and other stuff. And when he told me to put on my clothes, I tried to stand up and I couldn't stand up. when I tried to stand up, I was falling. I couldn't stand up. And he had to come, dress me up, and lift me to the car and rush me to the hospital. They ran different tests on me and nothing was bothering me until they ran the COVID test. And guess what?
No, then they came to me and told me, because you was asleep. So they came to me and let me know that that you was positive for COVID. And at that point, when I came to your room and told you, you was shocked.
Yeah,
You didn't believe it.
I thought he was lying. I really thought he was lying. Like, I was like, are you serious? Is this another joke of yours?
So
Is this
from
one
there,
of your jokes?
I even took me a COVID test.
And
Just
he was actually negative.
Yeah, but I want to count it out so I can know that at least I could take care of the kids while you were sick.
So from there, they gave me some medicine. And actually, by the time I left the hospital, I was okay. And I could walk.
Yeah,
I could walk by the time we left the hospital. But at night, when we reached home, the situation got worse.
Very worse.
Very worse. I couldn't get up.
Be careful, son.
I was so sick. Actually, the funny thing
I shouldn't say be careful, son. I should tell myself to be careful.
The funny thing that made Tony laugh, I started telling him that, please take very good care of our kids.
No, that didn't make me laugh. I hate when you say that.
I swear the situation got worse that I felt like I was dying. I really thought I was dying. I felt like my life, I was losing my life. My situation wasn't good at all. So we managed to pass through day 1, day 2, because they told me to quarantine for 14 days.
No,
so?
10 days.
Oh, for 10 days, yeah. So we passed through day 1, day 2, day 3, and day 4. That's when the situation worsened.
Right.
So day 4 and day 5.
Those days, I was taking care of the babies because you had Sarah had the bedroom, and me and the kids, we slept in the sitting room. Not just Kari and Amari, but also our daughter, Sarah's sister's daughter. Who else was there? Oh, and even
Musa.
No, Musa wasn't there yet.
Musa was there.
Was he?
Yes.
No, he didn't come until maybe day 3.
He came at day 2 when you tested him.
Oh,
the following
yes.
day. Yeah.
Okay, because the next day, Sarah got diagnosed on Sunday.
And on Monday.
No, Sunday.
I'm saying yes, and on Monday you took all my family to be tested.
So then on Monday, because her sisters was feeling worse than her.
Yeah, they had the same symptoms.
So Monday, I took her sisters and her moms to the hospital for them to get tested. And 3 of her sisters that day tested positive, and one of her moms. You know, in Africa, your auntie is your mom.
Your mom's sister.
Yeah, your mom's sister is your mom. So her mom's sister tested positive, and 3 of her sisters tested positive. But her mom tested negative. And her little sister, she tested negative, and she was really, really
happy.
Yeah, she was really happy, but prior to that, she was more sick than Sarah and the other sisters. She was in the worst condition.
Yeah,
so,
but it was before like
Right.
10 days ago for her. I think
So
she
she
recovered
recovered.
with us, even knowing that she had COVID.
right.
Yeah.
So she recovered, but the other 3 sisters were sick. So we tested her brother too. He was negative as well. So then that night, her brother stayed with us, and one of the nephews and one of the nieces stayed with us. No, 2 of the nieces stayed with us. But they're not called nieces and nephews. They're sons and daughters.
Sons and daughters. Yeah.
So they all stayed with us. So I had to tend to the kids and take care of Sarah and try to work. So working became more
Hard.
impossible day by day. So I had to cut off working so that I could take care of Sarah and the kids. So I think it was like
Therefore,
day 5.
was it the 5?
Well, no, it was that Friday. It was that Friday because
Friday.
because Sunday is when you got diagnosed. So all the way to Friday, I think you was having chest pains or something.
Yeah.
So I want to take you back to the hospital. Now, here come a boulder. Kari, boulder.
Harry, come. Come here.
So on Friday, Sarah was having chest pains. So I became more concerned. So I didn't want to tell her that my throat was starting to be sore. Even I was having some cough. So I didn't want to tell her that because I didn't want to worry her. So I was like, well, let me take her back to the hospital. And while we're there, I'll test myself again. So I got tested again and I was positive.
And that day I was worst and he was positive.
Yeah.
Because I was having chest pain where I can't even cough. Swallowing food was hard. And like it looked like on day 5 everything was worst. I was feeling worse. I couldn't eat anything. They bring the food in the bedroom and I just leave it the way it is.
Right.
I lost my taste. My life was, it completely changed. Everything changed. I couldn't taste anything. I couldn't stand up. I couldn't move around. And the worst thing of all is quarantining, staying in the house when you're not used to staying in the house, staying in the bedroom and listening to your kids calling you, "Mommy, open the door."
Yes.
This older son, he keeps saying, "Mommy,
Kari,
open that
wait,
door.
boulder.
Mommy, open that door." He knock on the door, keeps saying, "Mommy, open that door." When I can't open it, the baby's crying. When you can't even be near him, that was the hardest part of my life that kept making me cry.
Kari, this side.
Staying away from my kids for 10 days. That was hard.
It was painful.
It was painful. It was painful. Every day I kept saying that when is this day ending? When is this ending? I started feeling pain all over my body where, because of laying down too much, I started feeling pain all over my body on one side and on another side. I couldn't even lay down anymore. I couldn't stand up. It felt like my life was miserable. I felt like I don't have life anymore. Like I felt like I'm out of life. And when Tony was diagnosed with COVID too, he also joined me
In the bedroom.
in the bedroom.
So I got to see my wife again.
And guess what? The person who was there to take care of the kids was a
sick.
10-year-old.
Oh yeah, sure.
A 10-year-old was the only person left who was okay, who had to take care of the kids.
Yes.
Imagine what happened. She got tired.
Yeah. It was too much work for her.
Something happened. She went outside. When I time reached when the kids were crying because they were three. They were two of my sister's kids and our kids too. Those are 4 kids where she has to take care of them, and my brother was there to help just. So later I called my mom's house.
You okay, baby?
And had to tell her to send a border so that it can pick up the kids, that I can't take care of them. The 10-year-old can't take care of them. So they picked them up, and that's the first day I went outside for the first time. And guess when I went outside, what happened?
What? Kari, this side.
I found on the back of our car, on the window, it's like it had a little bit of dust. And she wrote on there, "Please come for us.
Oh my goodness.
Take us back home. We are so tired."
Oh wow. Wow.
You wrote there, we are so tired, please take us back home. They were tired. I think she was exhausted. She was tired of dealing with 4 kids, and she's also a kid.
Yes.
She has to cook for them. She has to take care of them. That was a lot for her. So when I saw that word, I was like, I'm happy. I sent the other kids back, all the kids back, and actually she stayed. She said she wanted to stay.
Because the kids weren't there.
Because the kids were not there. For her, she stayed. Yeah, she stayed, but she was tired.
And she helped take good care of us.
Yeah.
Now the thing with COVID that I see, because you have a lot of naysayers that say COVID is not real, that it's fake, that it's just a government scare. Yeah, all that sounds fine and dandy until you are staring in the face of your loved one and you don't know if your loved one is going to make it through the night. Because honestly, I was so scared looking at Sarah. I actually thought I was going to lose her. Literally, I thought I was going to lose her. One night, I was just like, she's not going to make it through the night. I had no hope or faith that she was going to make it through the night. That's how bad it was. So when people say that it's not real, it's kind of hurtful or even disrespectful to those that have it, or those who loved ones have it, and those people who lost their loved ones. So you got to take this thing serious. Coronavirus is serious. It is real. It's no joke. It's your life. It's your loved one's life. Take every precaution you can. The social distancing, even if you got to get the vaccine, if you feel safe with that for you and your family.
But they are saying right now that the vaccine here,
the one in Uganda,
people who take it, when they get the COVID, it gets worse.
Right. I forgot the name of that particular vaccine here in Uganda. But if you're in America, if you feel safe with the Pfizer or the Johnson & Johnson or the other vaccines, if you feel that's best for your family, then take it. Take every precautionary measure that you can so you can keep you and your loved ones safe.